Hey y'all, welcome to Lunar Tarot. Today's message is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, and it's for February 26th. Y'all, we have made it through that first month. So excited for that. I hope 2026 has been treating everyone kind so far. Get a nice shuffle. All right. I am so excited y'all have made it here to share this message with you today. We're going to start off with an oracle card just to see what kind of energy is coming out for us. All right. We get Geneva, she who radiates knowing, ambition, confidence. Love this card. This is someone, they just exude that kind of confidence. They're ambitious. They are knowing. All right. This is a great kind of energy just to kind of carry with you, right? That confidence. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Let's hop on into these cards, y'all. Right. So we've got Five of Pentacles with the World card. Now, Five of Pentacles can be, it's like a card of coming in from out of the cold. She is just a couple feet away from that church door, from seeking refuge, okay? It can be a card of abandonment, loss, but we're paired with the World card. The World card is really about completion, fulfillment, okay? This person, their troubles are coming to an end. They are coming in from out of the cold, entering this energy of the World card, this fulfillment and completion. Okay? All right. And next up, y'all, exciting. Ace of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Now, when a card shows up twice in a reading, that really is the universe just saying, yeah, I mean the Ace of Wands, y'all. That is it. Okay? Aces are all about new beginnings. Wands are the card of creativity, of purpose-driven work, of passion projects, right? This is some sort of new project coming in for you that you just feel so aligned to, okay? It's like you were meant to do this. You feel like this is your sole purpose, to move through this, to bring this project out into the world. You feel like that's why you were put here, is for this project, which is really just so exciting to be in, okay? All right. And the next two cards we get, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Now, Page of Pentacles, pages, court cards come out as a person in our lives. Pentacle, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pages tend to carry kind of a younger energy about them. It doesn't need to be a younger person, but it's like that new student energy, right? Coming out just so excited to get started, okay? I feel like this person is trying to come in and help you out. They see the value in this project, and they want to come in and help you out. Now, we are paired with Two of Swords. Two of Swords represents some sort of decision we need to make. I kind of feel like you're on the fence with this person. Maybe they are a younger person. Maybe you feel like they're too young, too inexperienced. Okay? What I would say here, before you make a decision, consider the fact that, if it's someone that can share that load, if it's someone that can share bringing this idea to light, right? I wouldn't just say no, flat out, okay? Two of Swords, her decision becomes a lot easier if she can take that blindfold off. Her ability to throw this knife at the bullseye would be a lot easier if she could take that blindfold off, okay? So if you can, I really encourage you, whatever is kind of blinding you in this situation that is stopping you from making this decision, try to take it off. Try to see past it, okay? This person is coming in, they want to help you so much. Now, what I think might be holding you back, Pentacles are all about money, stability, okay? For you, it's a soul project. It is your purpose. It is why you were put on this earth, is to do this work. And I think that you're thinking this person is all about the money, okay? Now, it could be that they're all about the money. Certainly could be, right? That doesn't mean they're not going to put in the work necessary, okay? So just consider it. Consider they are trying to come in to offer some help, to offer like company on this journey is kind of what I'm hearing. They want to get in on the ground and really help you build this up. They are all set to go on this mission with you, okay? All right, next two cards we get Hanged Man and Three of Pentacles. All right, Hanged Man is that card of, can be a card of awakening. It's a card of looking at things from a new perspective, right? It's also a card of surrender. What I think is going to be happening, especially with the Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. I think you're going to realize you can't do this all by yourself, okay? You need people to come in and help you. And there's nothing wrong with needing help. There, I mean, the biggest companies on earth are not run by like one person alone. There's a lot of people doing the work, right? Even in smaller companies, there's teamwork going on, right? Mom and pop businesses, if they have more than mom and pop working there, they have a team, okay? So this might be a project that I think you're going to surrender to the idea that yes, you need teamwork, okay? Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm so sorry I said that, y'all. I regretted it as soon as I did. But in this case, I think that's what you're going to realize, is that you need a team to help you bring this idea out into the world. All right? All right, y'all. And I think this is why you are afraid of the teamwork. Okay. We've got Five of Wands with Five of Wands. Right? Remember what I said earlier about Ace of Wands, right? It's the universe saying, look, this is a thing. You need to pay attention. Five of Wands, it is this card of just, it is challenging. It is group challenging. It's too many cooks in the kitchen kind of energy. We can see everyone on both of these cards. They're just bickering back and forth. No one's listening to anyone speak. Okay. And Libra, what I feel like this is a fear that you have, is that you're going to get this team together and they're just bickering back and forth, and you'd be better off doing it yourself. What I think you can navigate this energy, not by doing it all yourself, okay? Because we already talked about you can't do it all yourself. You need a team. But what every team needs is a leader, okay? And Libra, I know that's not necessarily the place that you feel comfortable most of the time, is that leadership position, right? But in this case, this project is so important to you. Do not for 1 second let this team sink into these dynamics of fighting and arguing and bickering back and forth. This project is too important. It's too important to you to let your teams devolve into this kind of energy. I think this is what you're afraid of. And what the cards are really saying, it's time to step up into that leadership position. Okay? Don't let this happen. Nip it in the bud as soon as it comes up. I know you all are not super confrontational, right? You kind of live and let live, go with the flow. But in this case, it's just too important. You've got to just, as soon as these little snippets of bickering come up, hey, guys, we gotta get back to work. If this isn't work related, I don't want to hear about it. get back to work. Okay? All right. And bottom of the deck cards. Real quick, I just want to pull this up and I want to pull this out. When these kinds of challenges come up, that's when you need to remember Geneva. She who radiates knowing, ambition, and confidence. She would not for 1 second let this fighting, let this bickering overrun her ambition. Not for 1 second. She knows, she has that confidence that says, my work is so much more important than your nonsense. Okay? Carry this energy with you as you're moving through this, okay? Remember Miss Geneva. All right, now, bottom of the deck. Okay, remember what I said about when cards get repeated, right? The World card, again, completion, fulfillment. All right, and this time we are paired with 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is a card of victory, okay? This is the important part. It is a card of victory. You make it through to the other side of this challenge, the victor. Now, she is a little banged up. She's a little bruised up. It was not the easiest of challenges for her to get through, right? But she is the victor. Now, what you need to be wary of, she is standing in this energy of anticipation. She thinks this is not the end of the attack. This is, the attack has only just begun. She is waiting for the other shoe to drop. Don't wait for that other shoe to drop, okay? Not that you need to be blind to any challenges that come up. Keep an eye out for them, but don't expect them. It's like the self-fulfilling prophecy thing. If you're expecting a problem, guess what? A problem's going to show up, right? Expect good things, all right? Expect this world, everything, completion energy, okay? Fulfillment energy. All right, we are going to pull some oracle cards just to see what other energy wants to come out today. But ultimately, Libra, you've got some decisions to make, right? You're putting your team together. You're getting boots on the ground. You're getting ready with this project. Just don't let yourself get overrun. Really, you need to step into this. It's time to step up. It's time to take charge. Okay? All right, so the first card we get, deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. All right, I feel like when you step into this leadership role, it's really going to do a lot for your interpersonal healing, okay? For your own emotional healing. It's like you're finally taking control. You're finally taking the reins, right? Directing which way to go. Okay. That's going to be a powerful moment for you when you finally have that freedom. All right. The next card we get, the Sirens. Use your voice, expansion, freedom. Yeah, absolutely. Using your voice is going to lead to this freedom for you. It's you speaking up, you taking charge, you taking that leadership position. You're at the top. You have the freedom. Okay? All right. The next card, Hearth. Safety, comfort, spiritual connection. All right. I feel like what this card is trying to say is while you are taking on this leadership position, okay, do not overwork yourself, all right? Do not put every single ounce of your time in it. You're going to get burned out, is what this card is warning you against, okay? Find some sort of safe place where you can feel safety, where you can feel comfortable, where you can have a spiritual connection. okay, where you can have those intuitive moments, those intuitive downloads, so that you can better plan out how to move forward, okay? Because that is ultimately going to help you in this whole process. It's taking the time to take care of yourself so that you can fully be present in these moments. You're not thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, I pulled an all-nighter last night and now I'm so exhausted. I have this meeting to go into. No, no, no. None of that is working. Okay? You need to make sure that you are taking time to take care of yourself with this. Okay? And the last card we get, Autumn, Bounty, Balance. Now, autumn might be a significant time for some people here in this collective, but really the message of this card is all about bounty. It's about the payoff. It's about that world energy. And I love that balance came through. This is that work-life balance, self-care versus work, right? All right, and that's what you need to be focused on. All right, bounty and balance. All right, Libra, that is the message I have for you for February 2026. I hope this helps bring some clarity and understanding to your experience. If this reading resonated, go ahead and let me know in the comments, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and maybe even hit that share button. Pass this message along to someone that needs to hear it. Other than that, I just want to thank you all so much for being here with me today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful month.